Everywhere you look around, there's a logo connected to a company, whether big or small. And today, we're going to get into the origins of the original Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball, the series that inspired an entire genre of anime and manga.
Powerful Extend!
Serving as the blueprint for some of the most iconic characters in fiction, Dragon Ball consists of several arcs. We're going to be covering the events, as well as power scaling characters in each respective saga. So join me as we take a journey through time to chronicle the adventures of Son Goku and his friends. Our story begins on a distant planet known simply as Vegeta. This planet is inhabited by a race of humanoid aliens known as Saiyans. The Saiyans were known for being a race of brutal warriors. Despite this, they were easily conquered and forced into servitude by the tyrannical King Cold. He would later give command of his forces to his son, Frieza. The relationship between Frieza and the Saiyans would become strained. Frieza feared the Saiyans' growing strength. From this fear came the destruction of planet Vegeta and the near extinction of the Saiyan race. It would be during this year, age 737, that a Saiyan child named Kakarot was born. Sensing that something was wrong, Kakarot's father Bardock, along with his mother Gine, would secretly send him off to a distant planet called Earth. Kakarot's spaceship lands on Earth, where he would be found by an old hermit named Son Gohan, who adopts him and gives him the name Son Goku. Sometime later, Gohan would be killed by a giant ape monster, leaving Goku orphaned once again. The age is 749, sometime after April. A young woman named Bulma discovers a strange orange ball with 2 red stars inside of it. After some research, she would discover that there were 7 balls in total, 7 mystical orbs known simply as Dragon Balls. When all 7 are gathered, the eternal dragon will be released, granting a single wish to the person who summons it. On August 22nd, Bulma discovers the 5-star Dragon Ball in a northern cave by using a radar that she invented that tracks the unique energy signature that the Dragon Balls give off. The majority of the Emperor Pilaf saga takes place between September 1st and September 9th. During this time, Bulma meets Goku and the two begin their hunt for the mystical Dragon Balls. The next morning, Goku meets a sea turtle and helps him back to the river. Grateful for his help, the turtle brings back his master, the old turtle hermit named Master Roshi. As a show of gratitude, he would give Goku the flying Nimbus, and Bulma would receive the 3-star Dragon Ball. 3 days later, Goku and Bulma would track down the 6-star Dragon Ball in a small village being terrorized by a shapeshifter named Oolong. Goku would defeat and capture Oolong. For this, Bulma is given the 6-star Dragon Ball. After the village is saved, Bulma forces Oolong to join them, thinking his shape-shifting ability would be useful. One day later, Goku and Oolong are ambushed by a pair of desert bandits named Yamcha and Puar. Goku and Yamcha would battle to a draw. They would later have a rematch, resulting in Yamcha retreating. He decides to secretly follow Goku and the gang on their quest. 2 days later, the Dragon Radar leads them to a castle surrounded by fire. The castle belongs to the Ox King. Goku battles the Ox King, however, he would prove to be too powerful for him. After seeing the Nimbus, the Ox King reveals that he's a student of Master Roshi. He asks Goku to go with his daughter Chi-Chi to bring back the Bancho fan from Master Roshi in order to extinguish the flames around his castle. Master Roshi tells Goku and Chi-Chi that he threw away the Bancho fan, but agreed to put the fire out himself. When they get back, Master Roshi reveals a powerful technique known as the Kamehameha wave to put out the flames. Unfortunately, the blast is too strong and destroys the castle. Amazed by the technique, Goku tries to perform the wave himself and ends up destroying their car. Among the castle's debris, Bulma finds the 7-star Dragon Ball. From here, Goku would have a run-in with the leader of the rabbit mob, Monster Carrot, an anthropomorphic rabbit with the ability to transform any living thing into a carrot by simply touching it with his hands. Goku manages to defeat Monster Carrot with his power pole and a little help from Yamcha.
Hey, you better change your back, or else I'm gonna whack you again!
Whack me again?
Yeah, whack you again.
From here, Emperor Pilaf steals the Dragon Balls from Goku and Bulma, with his wish being to become the supreme ruler of the entire world. Pilaf uses his Dragon Ball along with the 6 he stole in order to summon the Eternal Dragon. In a last-ditch effort to stop Pilaf from making his wish, Oolong makes a wish instead. Later, Goku looks at the moon and turns into a giant ape, destroying Pilaf's castle. Figuring out that his weakness is his tail, Yamcha uses Par to turn into a pair of scissors and cuts off Goku's tail, restoring him back to normal. Goku leaves the group to go train with Master Roshi, while Bulma, Yamcha, Oolong, and Par head back to West City. Based on Goku's fight with the Ox King, I'll put Goku in mid-tier and the Ox King in top tier. I'll also put Master Roshi in top tier as well. I'll put Yamcha in mid-tier with Goku. Monster Carrot goes in mid-tier too, mostly for his ability to turn any living thing he touches into carrots. Pretty OP if you ask me. The Emperor Pilaf gang goes in low tier with Oolong and Bulma. With the Emperor Pilaf saga done, let's move on to the tournament saga. Age 749, September 10th. Goku arrives at Master Roshi's house and asks to become his student. Master Roshi initially refuses, but after a while he agrees to train him if Goku can bring him back a girl. Goku tries a few times but fails to bring back a girl that meets Roshi's high standards. Just then, Goku sees a boat approaching the island. A young boy named Krillin jumps out of the boat and asks to be trained by Master Roshi.
Who's the goof?
Roshi agrees to train them both if they can bring back a girl. They would find and bring back a bank robber named Launch, who mysteriously transforms into another person when she sneezes. Goku and Krillin become Master Roshi's students and they begin their training for the 21st World Martial Arts Tournament. This training would last for the next 8 months. Age 750, April 18th. Colonel Silver of the mysterious Red Ribbon Army begins his search for the Dragon Balls. Nearly a month later, on May 6th, Goku, Krillin, and Roshi leave to participate in the 21st World Martial Arts Tournament. After arriving, Roshi registers for the tournament under the alias of Jackie Chun, and Goku meets Yamcha, who has been training for the tournament as well. The entire tournament takes place in a single day on May 7th. Goku, Krillin, Yamcha, and Roshi, Jackie, get through the preliminaries with ease. The first match of the quarterfinals is Krillin vs. Bacterian. After a pretty disgusting battle, Krillin manages to win the match and advance to the semifinals. The next fight is Yamcha vs. Jackie Chun. This battle is pretty one-sided, as you would expect it to be. Jackie Chun defeats Yamcha and advances to the semifinals. The next match is between two new characters named Renfan and Nam. Renfan uses seduction to get Nam to drop his guard, but this strategy ultimately fails as Nam is the winner. The final match of the quarterfinals is between Goku and Giran. This match is ultimately delayed due to a storm, however. While waiting for the match to begin, Giran would clash with both Yamcha and Goku, but Jackie would step in and calm everyone down before things got too serious. Now this fight is interesting. At one point, Giran actually manages to defeat Goku. He ties Goku up and throws him outside of the ring. Goku uses the flying Nimbus to save himself, although it's clearly stated that you can't use objects or weapons that aren't naturally a part of your body. However, the tournament officials allow Goku to get away with using the Nimbus as long as he agrees not to use it again. From here, Goku's tail grows back and he gets a power boost from this. Discouraged by this, Giran concedes the match to Goku. From here, we enter the semi-finals. Jackie Chun defeats Krillin and Goku manages to defeat Nam in an epic battle. The final match is between Goku and Jackie Chun. Goku copies and adapts to all of Jackie's techniques.
You are so sleepy.
Jackie uses a powerful attack that nearly forces Goku to give up, but before he surrenders, he turns into a giant ape after looking at the full moon and breaks free from the attack. Yamcha tries to cut off Goku's tail again, but before he can do this, Jackie launches a powerful Kamehameha wave at the moon, destroying it. Goku turns back to normal and the match continues. Jackie knows that he has a size advantage, so he tricks Goku by suggesting that they end the match with one final charge. They both land a kick on each other, but because Jackie's legs are longer, his attack did more damage. Jackie stands up and declares himself the champion, winning the match in the tournament. Based on the results of this saga, I would put Jackie Chun in the top tier with Goku. Jiren, Nam, Krillin, and Yamcha are in mid-tier, with Bacterian and Ranfan in low tier. With the tournament saga done, let's move on to the Red Ribbon Army saga. The Red Ribbon Army saga takes place over the course of 5 days, from May 8th to May 12th. Goku goes on a journey to find his grandpa's 4-star Dragon Ball. However, Goku wouldn't be the only person looking for the Dragon Balls. Emperor Pilaf and a mysterious military force known as the Red Ribbon Army are also looking for the Dragon Balls. Goku's search leads him to the village where the Ox King and Chi-Chi are now living. It's here that Goku and Chi-Chi are engaged to be married, although Goku is unaware of the true meaning of marriage. However, the wedding does not go as planned because Emperor Pilaf impersonates Goku in order to retrieve a Dragon Ball. Later, Pilaf is forced to hand over the Dragon Ball to the Red Ribbon Army, who wants to use the Dragon Balls as a quick means of gaining world domination. Goku leaves, promising to try some marriage the next time he meets Chi-Chi, believing that marriage is some kind of food. The next morning, Goku tracks down another Dragon Ball but has to battle Colonel Silver for it. Silver blows up Goku's nemesis with a bazooka, but is ultimately defeated. Commander Red, the leader of the Red Ribbon Army, kills Colonel Silver for his failure. With no nemesis to ride, Goku loots an aircraft from a defeated army soldier and heads to the next location on the Dragon Radar. Goku crashes in a snowy village and almost freezes to death, but is rescued by a young girl named Suno. Goku learns that the village chief has been kidnapped and is now being held hostage in Muscle Tower, a large castle stronghold under the control of the notorious Red Ribbon Army. Grateful for Suno's help, Goku volunteers to rescue the village chief. He fights his way through the army's defenses before using his power pole to make his way to the entrance of the tower. The head of Muscle Tower, General White, welcomes Goku by having his men kill him. Goku easily gets through the first line of defense, but later has some trouble with the third floor guardian, Major Metallotron, a seemingly unstoppable android. Goku manages to survive Metallotron and proceeds to the next floor. Goku faces the deadly ninja Murasaki and overpowers him. As a last resort, Murasaki decides to unleash Android 8 in order to kill Goku. However, it turns out that the android hates violence and he will not obey his orders. Goku and Android 8 become friends and make their way to the top of Muscle Tower. General White opens up a trapdoor, sending them falling back down into a dungeon where Goku would fight a monster named Booyan. Goku and Android 8 manage to defeat Booyan and General White, freeing the village chief and destroying Muscle Tower. Android 8 gives Goku a Dragon Ball that he found, and Goku deals with the ninja Murasaki before he leaves for West City to find Bulma to fix the broken Dragon Radar.
Bulma!
Huh?
Hi!
Goku, what are you doing here?
Goku and Bulma set out to search for the nearest Dragon Ball, which happens to be located at the bottom of the ocean. They borrow a submarine from Master Roshi, and Krillin joins the group. Goku and his friends use the submarine to enter an underwater cave.
Soldier, execute this fool! I grew tired of him!
Sir! No, please, come on. I got a wife and 2 cubs at home, man. I gotta pay the electric bill and stuff like the telephone bill, man.
However, they are quickly followed by General Blue of the Red Ribbon Army, who proceeds to attack them with missiles and torpedoes. Under attack, Goku and his friends reach the end of the underwater cave, which opens up to a hidden underground pirate base. General Blue, already aware of Colonel Silver and General White's prior defeat, is determined not to underestimate Goku and follows him from a distance. Goku and Krillin trigger a trap which leads to a battle with a powerful pirate robot. The robot gives the 2 warriors some trouble but is ultimately defeated. Krillin and Bulma get separated from Goku and stumble upon the Dragon Ball. General Blue arrives and Krillin challenges him to a fight. Krillin is defeated after General Blue unleashes his telekinetic abilities, but later is saved by Goku. Goku and General Blue battle with Blue being the winner. However, Goku gets saved by plot armor. The undersea cave collapses with Bulma, Krillin, and Goku narrowly escaping. General Blue survives and tracks Goku down on Master Roshi's island. Blue uses his telekinetic abilities to bind Goku and company. He steals the Dragon Balls, leaves a bomb on Roshi's island, and flees in a jet. Launch arrives and cuts Goku loose, allowing him to remove the bomb and pursue General Blue. Goku chases Blue to a strange place known as Penguin Village. Goku and Blue face off again, with Blue gaining the upper hand. Before Blue can kill Goku, Goku is saved by a powerful girl named Rayleigh. General Blue is sent flying out of Penguin Village. Goku recovers the stolen Dragon Balls, but realizes that Blue stole his Dragon Radar, but a new one is made for him. Goku thanks them for their help and uses the radar to find his way out of Penguin Village. The Dragon Radar leads Goku to the sacred land of Korin, where he saves a young boy named Upa from Captain Yellow of the Red Ribbon Army. Bora, the young boy's father, thanks Goku and gives him the 4-star Dragon Ball that the Red Ribbon soldiers were searching for. From here, Commander Red hires the notorious mercenary Tao.
At your service, I am Mercenary Tao.
At the same time, General Blue is returning to the Red Ribbon Army headquarters. As a punishment for returning without the Dragon Balls, Blue is forced to fight Mercenary Tao. The fight is quick, ending with Tao using his tongue to strike Blue's temple, killing him instantly. Satisfied, Commander Red hires him to kill Goku and retrieve the Dragon Balls. When Mercenary Tao arrives, Upa's father jumps in to protect Goku but is killed.
Pleased to kill you.
Goku then challenges Mercenary Tao, but is easily defeated. Tao fires an energy beam at Goku, killing him instantly. Or so it would appear. Unbeknownst to Tao, the 4-star Dragon Ball was in Goku's shirt and absorbed most of the blast. Tao takes the other Dragon Balls and leaves. Tao's clothes were damaged in the battle, so he sets off to have new robes made. Tao gives his tailor 3 days to make new robes. During this time, Commander Red calls Tao and informs him that one of the Dragon Balls is missing, but Tao tells him that his services will be available in 3 days when his new robe is done. Back in the land of Korin, Goku awakes before Upa can bury him. Goku learns about the legend of Korin's tower. Anyone who can climb to the top of the tower will be given sacred water that greatly increases their power. Goku vows to use the Dragon Balls to bring Upa's father back to life and begins his ascent up the tower. Goku reaches the top of the tower where he meets Korin, a short white cat. Korin reads Goku's mind to understand why Goku is after the water. He agrees to give Goku the water if he can take it from him. Goku tries to receive the water, but Korin is too fast for him. Korin gives an exhausted Goku a mystical bean called the Senzu Bean to restore his energies. After a few days, Goku manages to receive the water from Korin, only to find that it's just tap water. The power comes from climbing the tower and trying to capture the water from Korin. From here, Tao returns and battles Goku once again. With his increased strength, Goku forces Tao into a corner. Boasting, Goku tells Tao about Korin's tower. Tao immediately rushes up the tower to get the power for himself, but is tricked by Korin into thinking he's grown stronger. The battle continues, and Goku manages to defeat Tao. Tao fakes a surrender and tosses a grenade at Goku and Upa.
Hey!
Accept this apology!
However, Goku doesn't fall for this trick. Goku kicks the grenade back at Tao, where it explodes, killing him instantly. Goku heads to the Red Ribbon Army headquarters to get the other 2 Dragon Balls. He fights his way through the compound searching for the Dragon Balls. Commander Red is killed by his own man, who Goku later defeats. With the entire Red Ribbon Army seemingly defeated, Goku collects the 2 Dragon Balls. Based on the results of the Red Ribbon Army saga, I'll put Master Roshi, Korin, Rayleigh, Goku, Mercenary Tao, the pirate robot, Android 8, Major Metallitron, and General Blue in the top tier. Booyan, Krillin, and Bora are in mid tier. This leaves Staff Officer Black, Ninja Murasaki, Colonel Silver, and General White in low tier. The Red Ribbon Saga is done. Let's move on to the Fortune Teller Baba saga. Goku only needs one more Dragon Ball in order to wish Upa's father back to life, but the radar can't seem to track the last Dragon Ball.
I have to find a way to get the last ball.
Master Roshi suggests that Goku journeys to Fortune Teller Baba's palace to see if she can locate the last ball.
You could visit Fortune Teller Baba. Her clairvoyant powers would be more than enough to find the 7th ball.
Goku, along with Krillin, Yamcha, Puar, and Upa, arrive at Baba's palace only to find out that they can't afford her services. However, if they can defeat Baba's fighters, she'll tell their fortune for free.
Here's how it works. Your group will do battle with my fighters one-on-one.
Goku and the gang battle their way through Fangs the Vampire, the Invisible Man, Bandages the Mummy, Spike the Devil Man, and the mysterious Masked Man. Fangs defeats Krillin but loses the next match to Upa and Puar. Yamcha has trouble with the Invisible Man, but thanks to Krillin's idea and a little help from Bulma and Roshi, Yamcha manages to win. He takes on Bandages the Mummy in the next match but is outclassed. Goku goes on to defeat both Bandages the Mummy and Spike the Devil Man. The last opponent is the mysterious Masked Man. He proves to be Goku's equal and even manages to push him to the brink of defeat. During the battle, Goku's tail is ripped off. It's later revealed that the Masked Man is Goku's long-dead grandfather, Gohan. Gohan surrenders the match, and Goku wins as a result. Baba and Gohan explain that there are two worlds, the mortal world and the other world, and she has the ability to bring the dead back to life.
This world is divided into 2 halves, the living world and the other world. I can travel between both. This comes in handy when I'm recruiting new fighters.
Goku says his goodbyes to Gohan as he returns back to the other world.
Listen, Crystal, hear my call. Where can I find the 7th Dragon Ball?
Baba tracks down the final Dragon Ball that happens to be in the possession of Emperor Pilaf. Goku tracks Pilaf down, defeats him, and retrieves the final Dragon Ball. Goku and Upa travel back to Korin's tower to summon the Eternal Dragon, and Upa wishes to resurrect his father. Goku manages to grab the 4-star ball before it flies off. Upon returning to Fortune Teller Baba's palace, Master Roshi assigns Goku his new training. He is to travel the world for 3 years to gain new experiences and grow. He is to do this without the aid of the Flying Nimbus.
Then I can be of no more use to you, son. You've officially outgrown my teachings. It's time for you to set out on your own and learn from the adventure of life.
Master Roshi also agrees to train both Yamcha and Krillin during this time. They all agree to meet up again in 3 years at the 22nd World Martial Arts Tournament, and Goku runs off to begin his new training. Based on the results of the Fortune Teller Baba saga, I'll put Goku, Grandpa Gohan, and Spike the Devil Man in the top tier. Bandages the Mummy and Yamcha are in mid tier, with Krillin, Fangs the Vampire, the Invisible Man, Upa, and Puar in low tier. The Fortune Teller Baba saga is in the books. Let's move on to the Tien Shinhan saga. Age 753, May 5th. Yamcha and Krillin arrive to sign up for the tournament. Master Roshi secretly signs up using the alias Jackie Chun. While waiting for Goku to arrive, they're confronted by the Crane Hermit Master Shin and his 2 students, Tien Shinhan and Chaozu. Master Shin is determined to show up Master Roshi and prove the superiority of his school. Goku arrives shortly after and the preliminaries begin. Goku and the others battle their way through the preliminaries with ease. Yamcha and Krillin form a rivalry with Tien and Chaozu.
Midget! You watch your mouth. I wouldn't be talking about anybody's height, Tiny. Midget! Stop saying that!
From here, all the finalists meet in order to determine who will fight who in the quarterfinals. When the lots are being drawn, Tien has Chaozu manipulate the numbers. He secretly wants to fight Yamcha in order to settle their conflict, and Chaozu chooses to go up against Krillin. The first match of the quarterfinals is between Tien and Yamcha. The two have an epic battle.
What? What was that? I'm sorry, I can't understand you. I don't speak pain.
For someone who doesn't speak pain, you sound very fluent.
but Yamcha is ultimately defeated. Tien brutally knocks out Yamcha and breaks his leg. Goku promises to get revenge on Tien for doing this. The second match is between Jackie Chun and Man Wolf. When Man Wolf enters the ring, he states his desire for revenge on Jackie Chun. When Jackie destroyed the moon during the last tournament, Man Wolf couldn't turn back into a human. Man Wolf pulls out a knife which is prohibited and is disqualified. Krillin faces Chaozu in the third match. It's a back and forth match until Chaozu gains the upper hand. He starts firing off multiple energy beams at Krillin. Goku recognizes the technique as that of mercenary Taos. When Tien asks Goku how he knows that name, Goku tells him that he killed Tao earlier. Tien leaves in a rage to inform his master, and Jackie Chun informs Goku that Tao was the Crane Hermit's younger brother. The Crane Hermit is enraged that his brother's dead, and orders Chaozu to kill Krillin in retribution. Chaozu uses a telekinetic technique and begins beating Krillin to death. However, Krillin manages to defeat Chaozu and advance to the semifinals. The next match is between Goku and a fighter named Pompit. This fight is quick, with Goku being the winner. Elsewhere, Emperor Pilaf finds a strange electric rice cooker at the bottom of the ocean and releases the entity trapped inside. Back at the tournament, the semifinals begin with Jackie Chun versus Tien. Over the course of the fight, Jackie tries to free Tien from the evil influence of Master Shin.
It's not your fault, really. The Crane Hermit has always excelled at deception.
Tien finds out that Jackie is actually Master Roshi, and their match continues. Ultimately, Tien wins when Roshi jumps out of the ring. Roshi bids farewell to Jackie Chun forever and returns to watch his students.
Roshi quit because he knew you would have beaten him. He couldn't bear the humiliation. You are his superior in every way.
No, he was not afraid, and if anything, he was holding back.
The sixth match features Goku and Krillin. The two have a back and forth match, however, Goku's speed would prove to be too much for Krillin. Goku knocks him out of the ring with 8 punches and a kick at light speed.
But while they focused on his scare tactic, they missed the 8-punch assault that followed. Not to mention the power kick that sent Krillin flying out of the ring.
The final match is between Goku and Tien Shinhan. In the early stages of the battle, Tien gains the upper hand. Seen through Goku's after-image technique, he fires off a Dodon Ray, striking Goku and sending him flying to the ring.
He's vanished again!
He begins a sequence of very rapid punches to pin Goku to the wall. After this, Goku declares that he's been holding back for fear of hurting his opponent. However, Tien seems strong, so he'll go all out using his full battle strength.
Whenever I fight in a match, I have to watch myself so I don't get carried away. I call it my battle strength.
Goku launches a powerful counterattack and regains his footing in the battle. Tien ultimately has a change of heart. He no longer wants to be a killer, but he still wants to win the tournament for the sake of his own pride.
Let me make one thing clear. This isn't about the rivalry between our schools. Or revenge. I fight for one purpose only. To win.
The battle rages on for a while, until Tien decides to use the deadly Tri-Beam to end the match.
Tri-Beam!
Goku dodges it by jumping into the sky. Tien declares his victory, for he can levitate and Goku cannot.
There's no way you'll win. Nothing to do now but fall. And since there's no longer a stage to land on, whoever touches down first will lose. It's as simple and perfect as that.
Goku readies one final Kamehameha wave. At the last moment, he turns around and uses the attack to send himself rocketing into Tien.
I may be slower in the air, but so are you!
He's crazy! What are you doing?
This sends both fighters falling to the ground. Goku tries to use a smaller Kamehameha wave to slow his descent.
Despite a lack of energy, Goku has managed another Kamehameha wave! Though barely creating a spark, it appears to have slowed his descent considerably!
But is hit by a truck and touches the ground first. Tien hit the ground after Goku, thus making him the winner of the 22nd World Martial Arts Tournament. With the tournament done, Tien apologizes to everyone for his cruel behavior. He offers to treat Goku and the others to dinner to celebrate. However, Goku realizes that he left his power pole and his Dragon Ball on the tournament grounds. Krillin volunteers to retrieve them and races off.
I forgot about my grandpa's Dragon Ball and my power pole. I left them both back at the stadium. I'll be right back. No, stay here and have fun. I'll go get them for you. I know where they're at.
Strangely, Goku doesn't have an appetite. Weird, right? He has an uneasy feeling about Krillin and runs back to the tournament grounds. Goku arrives only to find that Krillin has been killed by some kind of monster, and both the Dragon Ball and a list of tournament participants have been stolen by the creature.
He's gone. He's gone. It should have been me.
Based on the results of the Tien Shinhan arc, I'll put Jackie Chun, Tien Shinhan, and Goku in the top tier. Yamcha, Krillin, and Chaozu are in mid-tier, with King Champa, Nam, and Manwolf in low tier. With the Tien Shinhan saga done, let's move on to the King Piccolo saga. The King Piccolo saga takes place over the course of 3 days from May 7th to May 9th. In enraged, Goku takes the Dragon Radar from Bulma and dashes off in pursuit of Krillin's killer.
Come back here! Stop! That's an order!
Oolong finds a piece of paper with an unfamiliar symbol on it. A horrified Master Roshi realizes that this symbol is actually that of an ancient demon known as King Piccolo.
This is the crest of King Piccolo.
Master Roshi tells the others of a time when the world was overrun by demons. A young Master Roshi and Shin battled those demons alongside their comrades. Everyone was killed except for Roshi and Shin. However, King Piccolo was eventually sealed away by Roshi's teacher, Master Mutaito. He accomplished this feat by using a technique known as the Evil Containment Wave. It's later revealed that Emperor Pilaf released King Piccolo in order to help him gather the Dragon Balls and rule the world. However, Piccolo has his own plans and instructs his spawn Tamarine to kill every fighter that participated in the World Martial Arts Tournament, viewing them as potential threats, thus resulting in Krillin's death. Goku finally tracks down Tambourine and engages him in combat. However, Goku is still weak from his fight with Tien. Tambourine beats Goku senseless and destroys the flying Nimbus, leaving Goku for dead. Goku awakens, battered and hungry. He soon stumbles upon a giant fish cooking over a fire. He eats it, and soon after, he's confronted by a man named Yajirobe. The two have a quick fight in which they're evenly matched, with Goku being surprised at how strong Yajirobe is. Meanwhile, Tambourine murders Bacterian, Nam, King Champa, Manwolf, and Giran. King Piccolo then creates another spawn named Symbol, whose purpose is to find the Dragon Balls. Yajirobe has one, and this leads Symbol to attack him, but Yajirobe manages to kill him instead. Tambourine stumbles upon Yamcha. The two engage in battle, but Yamcha is still recovering from his battle with Tien. Tambourine is about to kill Yamcha when he's ordered by King Piccolo to track down Symbol's killer. Tambourine tracks down Yajirobe, but Goku steps in. At this point, Goku is at full strength and kills him easily with his Kamehameha wave, completely vaporizing him. Meanwhile, Master Roshi, Chaozu, and Tien track down the Dragon Balls. King Piccolo reveals to Pilaf that he wants to use the Eternal Dragon to become young again and take over the Earth. Angry over the death of his sons, King Piccolo goes to fight Goku himself. Goku and King Piccolo battle, however, despite his age, King Piccolo has the upper hand and Goku is easily defeated. King Piccolo takes Goku's Dragon Ball and leaves him for dead. Master Roshi lures King Piccolo in with the Dragon Balls that he's collected. Master Roshi and King Piccolo engage in combat. However, knowing that he's no match for King Piccolo, Master Roshi performs the evil containment wave. He nearly succeeds at trapping King Piccolo. However, this attempt fails and Master Roshi dies from the strain of the wave. King Piccolo summons the Eternal Dragon to make his wish. Chaozu tries to stop him by wishing for his destruction, but is killed instead. From here, Piccolo makes his wish to become young again.
I wish to be made young again. Restore my youth and power. Return to me what time has stolen. Can you do this?
As a test of his new power, he murders the Eternal Dragon, which results in the Dragon Ball's destruction. Meanwhile, a barely alive Goku asks Yajirobe to take him to Korin's tower. Elsewhere, King Piccolo overthrows King Furry and takes his title, making King Piccolo the new ruler of Earth. He then betrays Emperor Pilaf and kicks him out of his airship. After witnessing the death of Master Roshi and Chaozu, Tien has retreated far away to master the evil containment wave technique in order to trap King Piccolo. Goku finally reaches the top of Korin's tower with the help of Yajirobe. He learns about the Ultra Divine Water, magic water that will draw out all the drinkers' potential if they can survive the process. After Yajirobe and Goku retrieve the water, Goku drinks it and has his potential released. Thanks to the Ultra Divine Water, Goku can now sense power levels and knows where to find King Piccolo.
Well, I don't know what to call it. I guess you could say I sense his power level.
That is exactly what you're sensing.
However, Tien reaches King Piccolo first. He battles one of King Piccolo's new sons named Drum and is easily defeated by him. Before Drum kills Tien, Goku arrives and takes him out with a single kick. The battle between Goku and King Piccolo begins. Goku gains the upper hand through his superior speed. However, Piccolo counters by injuring Goku's leg. Ultimately, Goku manages to defeat King Piccolo, but not before he spits out one last egg.
It's time for your terror to end!
This egg contains Piccolo Jr., his last son and reincarnation. Goku is taken to Korin's tower by Yajirobe for recovery. The victory over Piccolo comes at a price, that price being the destruction of Shenron, the Eternal Dragon. Korin tells Goku that Kami created the Dragon Balls and is the only person who can bring back the dragon. Based on the results of the King Piccolo saga, I'll put Goku, King Piccolo, Master Roshi, and Master Mutaito in the top tier. Drum, Tien, Tambourine, and Yajirobe are in mid-tier, with Girin, Yamcha, King Choppa, Bacterian, Symbol, Krillin, and Chaozu in low tier. With the King Piccolo saga done, let's move on to the Piccolo Jr. saga.
Only a chosen few are proven worthy enough to have a personal meeting with Kami.
After learning about the Guardian of the Earth, Goku rides the power pole to Kami's lookout, where he meets Mr. Popo, the servant of Kami.
The test. You must fight me, Mr. Popo, and if you win the match, you will then be able to meet Kami.
Sure, that sounds like an easy enough thing to do.
Later, Kami reveals himself, but to Goku's shock, he looks just like King Piccolo.
Piccolo! I should have known that you were still alive, you big monster!
Goku, wait! No!
Give me back my friends!
Kami tells Goku that he and King Piccolo were once a single entity, but Kami split his essence in two in order to become the Guardian of Earth. As a reward for Goku's valiant efforts against King Piccolo, Kami agrees to reincarnate Shinron so that Goku can resurrect his friends. In exchange, Goku must stay on the lookout for 3 years in order to train to confront King Piccolo's reincarnation at the next World Martial Arts Tournament. Meanwhile, Bulma and the others notice that the Dragon Balls are once again active and quickly summon Shinron. Shinron explains his resurrection and tells everyone there that they'll meet Goku again at the next World Martial Arts Tournament. The group makes their wish to revive all the people that were killed by Demon King Piccolo. From here, Tien, Yamcha, Krillin, and Chaozu set off to train with Korn in order to defeat Goku in 3 years. In age 756, on May 7th, an adult Goku meets up with his friends at the tournament. The preliminaries begin, with Goku and the others easily fighting their way through. However, Chaozu is brutally beaten by a now cyborg mercenary Tao, who seeks revenge on Goku for nearly killing him and Tien for betraying his school. A mysterious young woman makes it to the finals, as well as Hero, a nerdy-looking man who defeats a disguised Yajirobe, and Piccolo Jr. makes it as well. The first match of the quarterfinals is between mercenary Tao and Tien Shinhan. Tao would prove to be no match for Tien and is easily defeated. The second match features Goku and the anonymous woman. After Goku knocks her out of the ring, she reveals herself to be Chi-Chi and reminds Goku about his promise to marry her. Goku keeps his promise and proposes to her.
Good thing my heart does. Will you marry me?
Yes.
Goku has proposed to Anonymous, or Chi-Chi. I've seen fighters join forces before, but nothing like this.
The third match is between Piccolo Jr. and Krillin. Piccolo is shocked at how skilled Krillin is. This forces him to power up a little bit. Krillin fights well, but is ultimately defeated when he forfeits the match. The fourth match is between Yamcha and Hero. Yamcha underestimates Hero because of his appearance and is later shown to be outclassed.
Thanks, so are you ready for a surprise? Uh-huh. What?
Hero confesses to Yamcha that he's not actually human and is only borrowing the body that he's in. Yamcha pulls out all the stops, but is ultimately defeated. Goku realizes that Hero is actually Kami in disguise, who has entered the tournament in order to take down Piccolo Jr. In the first match of the semifinals, Goku fights Tien Shinhan. The two fighters are evenly matched until Goku removes his weighted clothing, resulting in Tien's defeat. In the next match, Hero fights Piccolo Jr. The battle is back and forth until Hero uses the evil containment wave. However, Piccolo Jr. reverses the wave. Before being trapped, Kami releases the borrowed body to prevent the human from being trapped with him. Piccolo Jr. is declared the winner. After this fight is over, Piccolo Jr. taunts Goku by swallowing the bottle containing Kami. The only way to retrieve it now would be by killing Piccolo Jr., thereby killing Kami as well. The final round features Goku versus Piccolo Jr. After some initial attacks, Piccolo Jr. attempts to destroy the arena and all of the spectators. Goku counters with his Super Kamehameha wave and reflects the beam back at him. Piccolo survives this attack and uses his giant form to end the battle. However, this works to Goku's advantage. He enters Piccolo Jr.'s mouth and escapes with a bottle containing Kami.
But this is... Open it right now!
The battle is back and forth. The two fighters will go on to have a brutal battle. But ultimately, Goku manages to defeat Piccolo and win his first martial arts tournament.
It appears Junior is out of bounds! The winner of the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament is Goku!
Goku spares Piccolo's life and leaves with Chi-Chi to start their new lives together. Based on the results of the Piccolo Jr. saga, I'll put Goku, Piccolo Jr., Kami, Mr. Popo, and Tien in the top tier. Yamcha, Yajirobe, and Krillin are in mid-tier, with Mercenary Tao, Chi-Chi, King Choppa, and Chaozu in low tier. With the story of Dragon Ball completed, let's move on to Dragon Ball Z. Just kidding. That's a story for another day. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, rate the video, and smash that bell icon for notifications.